hello, Leo, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv, and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame THRU. Leo, everything that you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. That is yourself and people watching on your behalf. All right, right now, for those of you who are interested, I have went ahead and launched my pre-launch store. This is Right now, it just consists of wax melts. There are, I believe, 6 or 7 different ones that you could choose from. When I placed the poll up on the community tab, I did miss one. So it is available for you if you are into coconut wax. And you do have a wax warmer. These are not candles, guys. These are wax melts, if you are familiar. If there are candles that will eventually be sold for pre-launch, because they're just things that I've been testing, but they're full, ready to go, which I do have some. I've decided to only sell them locally or to individuals that I know. But if you are an existing client or not, and you're interested in buying one of those, I'm not advertising them, but you can purchase one if you would like. Just email me at readings@marvelouslamadame.com and I will go through some things for you and let you know what I have available. Not every single wax melt has a corresponding candle, but every single one of them does at the same time, if that makes sense. So if you get a wax melt from me and you're interested in having it and the candle and you've already purchased something, then hit me up and we can take care of it. But I will not be advertising candles for purchase at this time. Only wax melts. Let's get into it. Thank you so much for allowing me to go through that. Leo, let's go ahead and unpack. So I'm not very happy about what your energy card is showing me this week. I did pre-shuffle, and I pre-shuffle them a week in advance, actually. And they sit here and I'm like, oh Lord. And some of them sit with me, and yours has done just that. You have the card of why. The number is 31. The sum of 2 is 4. So I know that there's going to be some fourth house shit going on for you, Leo Collective. I apologize in advance. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I think it's pretty evident as to what this is saying. But we're going to go ahead and get into the message anyway. I'm letting you know that there's going to be some shit. Now, and excuse my language, but I've already commentated to some of my my clients about this. And if you hear the dog barking, guys, this is a every Saturday thing. I do not know, not necessarily every single Saturday, but when I'm sitting down to record, it seems like no matter day, night, or what the day is, that dog is barking. And I really think that they should stop doing that, but we're going to leave the dog alone right now. And get into this. So this is 31, and that's letting me know that it's hitting you at home. I'm going to give you 5 different scenarios, though. So there's a great power in understanding your motives right now. This card is asking you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for an answer, behaving this way, and most importantly, making this choice. Whatever that choice is, Spirit wants you to examine why you're doing it, okay? If this is a relationship for you, we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do, mostly because our feelings are not always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by some unresolved issues of the past. Uh-oh, ding, ding, ding. And in those particular instances, guys, you should ask yourself, why am I feeling like this, or why did I say that? You probably already do. If this is for your prosperity, then knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. So now again, it's time to ask yourself why you are driven by a desire to serve. Does your prosperity impact the greater good? Okay. No motive is good or bad, but having agendas hidden from yourself, Leo Collective, will lead to disappointment and possibly failure. And if this is your protection, if none of those scenarios apply, and this is just about yourself, sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with a hidden intention from your awareness. That seems a little hard for you to even comprehend, but it's the truth. Sometimes we hide shit from ourselves and we don't know what's going on, Leo. Most importantly, I want you to scan your chart and find out what other fixed signs you have also. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. We're going to stop it right there, but OMG. If that doesn't sound like this energy, I don't know what it is. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And what do we have this week for Leo, Spirit? Come on. Yep, that came out in pre-shuffle, but I stuck it back in there. Something has you up at night causing you anxiety. Something has you defending yourself also. What are you defending? Wouldn't the fame be great? That's definitely some Leo stuff. Yes, the fame, the recognition would be great. But you still have to ask yourself, why? Knight of Swords. All right. Well. We're going to get into it. What else do we have? 10 Wands. And what else do we have? 2 of Wands. You are coming out in this reading all over the place. This is probably going to resonate with you more if you are a fire sign that has air in his or her chart. First of all, I just want to say that's not a great combination. I'm not shading anybody. I am thinking that if this is a constant tug of war between I want to do so much more, but I think myself right out of the opportunity. This would cause struggle and strife because Leo wants to go for it, but the air may pull it back because you're overthinking and overanalyzing every single action that you make to the point where you think yourself right out of the damn opportunity. When we're up at night and our motivation is 9 swords, what situation in your life is creating fear and anxiety? And what is this feeling trying to tell you? If you are constantly in a 9 of swords, then obviously you're not going to move forward. What has become overwhelming in your life? Well, the burden of being so, bogged down with anxiety and fear is what's doing it. 9 swords, we're talking about Gemini energy. 10 wands, we're talking about Sagittarius energy. So, like I said, this is the exact energy that I'm talking about. If every single time you need to take an action, you're bogged down, Leo, by what somebody's going to think or the anxiety of fear of doing it, you're never going to damn do it. That's exactly what it is. In the heart place, there's a defense of this. More Sagittarius energy. What are you determined to achieve in your life that you are about to give up on? Simply because what? Simply because what? You have talked yourself right out of the damn opportunity. You've talked yourself out of that. It reminds me of the episode of Dance Mania on The Cosby Show. I know this is strange. Remember when Claire was checking Theo? He blamed it on Cockroach. He said Cockroach was supposed to do this, and then when he did that, he was gonna tell me not to go in, and then I was gonna say on the 3rd time, okay, that I'm not gonna go. Whoever wrote that episode, maybe it was Tony Singletary, or I don't know whether it was Jay Sandrich. I shouldn't even know their names. I know. Sorry, Leo. But anyway, this makes me feel as if that's exactly what goes on in your mind. You wait on opportunities to make you feel better about the action that you may take. And when those opportunities or those situations or circumstances come and you still end up feeling like the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior, you know that there is something that you must do, but you don't do it because you don't want the feeling. You don't want the feeling or the misunderstanding or the fear. It's really fear that comes along with taking this chance. So she said, no, you aced yourself out of that opportunity. That's what she told him. You were not honest with him. Remember? Yeah. You were not honest. And in this particular case, the analogy that I'm drawing is that you're not being honest with yourself. Hence the reason why Y is here. Let's keep moving. Knight of Swords, what action needs to be taken to get something accomplished? Absolutely. But remember, Knight of Swords, that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. And then 2 Wands. This is what we need to do. Are you prepared to make a decision that may change the course of your life? And this is the reason why in the heart place we're feeling like the wounded warrior. I'm going to tell you, though, Leo, this is a card of great dignity and great courage. So whatever this is in your life, it's time to take the bull by its horns and get it done. You do have energy here that indicates that that's what will be happening. She said, oh, no, baby. You aced yourself out of that out of that opportunity, thinking that he was going to come back. And then he got in there and now you're upset because, you know, you really wanted it, but you wasn't honest with him. And Cockroach say, no, man, you got the tickets. You should go. And you guys remember that episode? Let me know. Leo, there's definitely been a lot of energy around you as far as 5 Swords. 5 Swords is one of those things. You're holding the swords. You know, you've been through a fight. That's for damn sure. But yet, this Knight of Cups feels out of place. Yet, we contradict ourselves and we block the emotions out that we just fought for. Yet, we really want a brand new beginning in love. So as you can see, on one hand, it feels like it's an internal fight. On one hand, I'm blocking my emotions out to the very damn love that I want. Does that make sense? Maybe it makes sense to you. This is what it looks like in real life to people that are observing you. Because it may be on one hand you feel one way and on the other hand you feel another way if you have one of those air moons. If you are a Leo and you got an air moon, that's going to be terrible for you. And if it's in the opposite, whether you are a air sign with a Leo moon, then the same energies apply to you. It's like, I want so much more than what I'm willing to do. And wherever that Leo is, there's definitely a sense of entitlement. Don't you get it twisted. I'm entitled to this because I'm who I am. I'm, John Smith. This is what I'm entitled to. Oh, let me get one more. Check that too. Yep, there we go. Check the sense of entitlement. Those are the attachments that keep you in this energy of back and forth. That's the reason why Y is here. That's why. In the past, we did have High Priestess. It's always a secret position somebody wants you to play, and there's the fear. You don't even know about it. So the majority of this is just attachments and the things that's going on, honestly, Leo, that goes along with what you're trying to achieve. And sometimes it does come off the wrong way. Let's peel back these layers. You got your majors over here. If everything is steeped in secrecy and all of these, devil energies because you're afraid of what somebody's going to think and say, that's not a way to live. King of Pentacles, what situation in your life is bringing you financial wealth and stability? Or, what offer are you making or what offer is being made to you? And then we do have the Lovers. This is a gorgeous card. What are you prepared to learn from this love connection? So we did see Ace of Cups. We did see a Knight of Cups. Some of you guys, this is a relationship, but I think this overall for you guys, this is mainly a life situation. Not being able to make a decision based upon you getting in your own way. Let's peel back the layers. Having more fire And the only thing that remains is the Lover's card and your major arcanas from the past. Secrets, attachments. People confuse all the time, we'll go here, their attachments with why they can't let go. A person will be attached to something and it'll give you 90,000 reasons why they can't leave, instead of just saying, I'm attached. That is a human thing. We all get attached to stuff that's not good for us, but you are going to get some folks that ain't going to admit that. They would rather chew their right arm off than to just admit that, because then it comes with this, okay, they don't want a person, place, they don't want to accept the truth where I'm the reason why I'm here. But yet they get mad and outwardly project this on everybody else. This is a relationship. You're attached to a situation. And Spirit wants to ask you why you're here, Leo. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If for nothing else, go watch the Dance Mania episode. It's so good. I said I was going to go and upload all of my Cosby shows just so people can watch them, because I have all of them. Hey, I like the show. I like the show. There are some great music, movies, and things that we have watched over the years, and then we find out these people are despicable. It's really terrible. But anyway, moving on. Go watch that Cosby Show episode, Dance Mania. Listen to what Claire tells Leo. I'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.